Previously on Big Brother. 9 contestants, composed of both returners and newbies, entered the Big Brother house in a special winter edition of Big Brother Colorado. But the stress of the holidays amplified when secret contestant Matthew joined the game.
Oh, what? Oh my god.
During the first HOH, Andrew won.
I guess I'll get the blood on my hands first. So.
And KARISSA won a new power called the Rain of Ice, which allowed her to nominate one person to be on the block.
Matthew.
But Andrew had his own ambitions.
KARISSA, if you can give me a person to put on the block right now, I won't put you up.
Okay.
Who would you put up?
Matthew.
Okay, KARISSA's set on the block.
But Dylan, who had been betrayed by Matthew in a previous competition, set his sights to voting him out.
I don't think I'm comfortable playing with Matthew. I'm gonna be honest.
But the house had their own target set on KARISSA, and even when she won veto, it didn't stop Andrew from nominating her closest ally, Tessa. And at the eviction ceremony, everyone except Grant and Dylan's girlfriend Janae voted to keep Matthew in, sending Tessa on a sleigh ride home. Will Dylan find out about the betrayal? And how will the Rain of Ice power impact the game? All this and more this week on Big Brother.
For the rest of you.
Yeah, it was. I barely survived that last eviction. It was 4 votes for Tessa and 3 for me. And then so that was stressful, obviously, being that close to being eliminated right at the beginning of the game. Everyone knows that I'm a social threat. I can be a challenge threat if it's the right challenge. So everyone's just gunning for me, so I have to figure out who to place my trust in.
No, Janae voted for you as well, but it's because she thought I was voting for you because Andrew had lied to her.
Oh, okay.
So I just want to make sure you know that me and Janae are still with you. We're sort of like a tandem.
Sure, yeah.
But I just wanted to let you know I don't trust Andrew at all because he flipped that vote last second.
Right. Maybe this is too early to be talking about this, but I don't know what else to do at this point. Why are we not talking about getting rid of Andrew? He needs to go.
Vote flipped. Dylan was gunning for you. Swayed, his girlfriend, to vote Tessa out. You're still here. So we're vibing.
Right.
Alright, so moving forward, the boys that I trust right now are Ian?
Yep.
Okay, Ian, Grant, the long-haired ginger boy, and Riley.
Right.
And Dylan and Janae are also vibing with us.
Dylan is telling me that Andrew's gunning for me, and Andrew's telling me that Dylan's gunning for me. So literally I'm getting 2 diametrically opposed stories right now. One of them is screwing around with me, and I gotta figure out who is actually telling me the truth.
I view you as a social threat, and I just want to let you know straight up. If I have somebody, if I'm in a final 3, I'm not taking you to the end because
absolutely. I don't know if it might be to my benefit to pull both Andrew and Dylan aside, like the 3 of us have a conversation, and I literally tell them, you're both telling me opposite stories, so who am I supposed to trust?
I guess this depends who wins HOH, but right now, I can't do anything, so.
Sure. I like sometimes playing aggressively in a way that it's like, hey, let's just put our cards on the table. You know what I mean? But of course, that's not the way this game works. So I'll see what happens at this HOH challenge.
So who you voted Matt? Because that's what the original plan was. Yeah. Okay. why don't we just stick to the original plan? I don't understand. This screws so many.
I mean, because Emma changed her mind, Ian changed her mind, and then they convinced.
And they convinced everybody else.
Yeah. Well, and when I went in, I was like, Andrew, what's going on? He was like, that's a good question, because there were 3 votes for Tessa.
Alright.
Okay, hold up.
So things are pretty crazy. The vote kind of changed unexpectedly. A lot of people decided to go for Tessa instead. Yeah, for sure. And it was just a lot of confusion. So one person said one thing, led to another. It just turned into a mess. Because then it would have. Yeah, that's a good point. Where did KARISSA? It would have probably been me and KARISSA. Yeah. And oh yeah, that's right. I mean, people are just kind of scrambling right now. I don't really even know where the alliances are, so we'll see. Okay, so the order of people going on, Riley flipped his vote.
No, Emma flipped her vote
For who?
to Tessa.
Okay.
So, because she was gonna vote Tessa anyway. So we voted, and she voted Tessa, and then she told Riley to vote Tessa, and he was like, okay, I guess the vote's over. So he voted Tessa, and Andrew told me that everybody
So Emma
else.
caused it?
Yeah.
I've turned Matt against Andrew.
Okay.
And Matt thinks Andrew caused the flip because Matt had thought I was just voting Tessa completely.
Yeah.
And I told him those 3 votes were Andrew and some other people. And he tricked into
Well,
flipping the vote.
Andrew can't vote. Oh, okay.
Yeah. People he tricked into voting.
So he just like totally manipulated everybody. I can't believe I can't believe he voted because I know. Well, and Grant told me he voted for Matthew before they even went in.
Grant voted
So that
for
means it's
Matthew,
me,
but the
Grant,
other
and someone else, and I think someone else is Dylan. So I doubt Dylan will fall to Andrew's tricks.
I know. And I'm like, I feel like I've been played and I'm upset.
I thought, well, and I felt super played when, I shouldn't swear, I felt super really played when Andrew was like, say someone's name and I won't put you on the block. And I was like, bet. And then he did. And I was
know.
like, these
I'm
full of
like-
tricks, you can't trust anyone. I'm like really curious who Emma voted because I told Dylan, I was like,
She voted Tessa. I know that because
Andrew?
because she likes me. I would like to stay and help Matthew get farther, and I know KARISSA and is not hoping for that, and I would like to be on both of their teams, but I can't.
Okay, I'm gonna be super honest with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm scared of Dylan and Andrew. Okay, me and Dylan are super close, but I don't know, him and Andrew are too powerful together. So I kind of want you and Grant, but I'm scared Matthew won't trust me because I put him on the blog. But I don't know, I can see we did that, and I didn't know if I want to keep him in because if me and Matthew can have a good relationship, he's someone who can win challenges.
Yeah, he is.
Tessa's not. Tessa was a trustworthy vote, but she couldn't win challenges, so I was really torn. Dylan told me to vote for Tessa, or to vote for Matthew so Tessa would stay in. And so that's what I ended up doing. And Janae said she was going to vote for Matthew, but then she said Andrew told everyone that they were getting out Tessa, and so that she did what Andrew said. It was really weird. I don't know. It kind of seemed like a garbage lie.
Huh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because Janae seems smart. I don't know why she'd be so easily manipulated by Andrew just being like,
Yeah, no.
peer pressure, everyone's doing it, so if you don't do it, you're not cool.
No, I'm sure she didn't do it because of Andrew. I am thinking that I probably have a target on my back because people wanted Matthew to go out, and obviously he didn't. And I know some people know that I voted for Tessa. So I'm feeling a little bit nervous. But I also feel like a lot of people actually think that I'm an ally. So
your speech was actually a speech, and Tessa's was like, I don't give a It's like, I don't really like that attitude.
Sure, yeah.
It's like, I also would feel bad about eliminating you first.
I appreciate that, yeah.
Yeah.
I may be next, but...
I voted for the person who got out, and I'm hoping it won't be a bad decision, because I also wanted the other person out. I just felt bad about doing it the first time, so I'm hoping I get the option real quick here, not have to worry about regretting that decision.
What did you and Dylan talk about?
Talking about Andrew being a threat, so I don't know what I mean. That's obvious. We all know Andrew's a threat. You know what I mean? So, but I think Andrew is wanting to work with me too, because we worked together quite a bit during Survivor. So
I know Dylan was really pushing for you to get out this past time.
Sure, yeah.
Me and I think Riley ended up voting for Tess instead. Andrew was actually Andrew didn't want you out. He, as we were walking, he was like, "You should vote out."
Do you mind if I pop
Tess.
I have a good feeling that one of us is going to win this next challenge for sure.
Yeah. Be strong.
Just like manipulating the whole situation.
Yeah, no, I think we need to vote him out, honestly. So I think obviously our biggest threats are still Matt, KARISSA, and Andrew. Yeah, right? Yeah. So we gotta get at least 2 of them up on the block, and then if one of them was the POV, we can get the other one up. So we can at least get one of them gone. Right? Right. I don't know. I'm more concerned about Andrew. I think if we made an alliance with Matthew and KARISSA, then that would work. For a while. I don't know if I trust him though. Okay. That's the only problem. Sure. But I don't know, because like I don't know him that well. Right.
It was Dylan who's the one who told me to put you on the block. Yeah. And I already thought, like, it was true that I didn't want to make bad blood. And it seems like it got, like, that was what people wanted, and that you could fend for yourself, and you made it out alive, and you did. So
the skin of my teeth.
It still worked out.
Sure.
We're kind of divided into camps of like 2 and 3 people. Like Matthew's got a group, Andrew's got a group, Dylan has a group, and KARISSA has a group. So I'm kind of just seeing like where I best fit in and where I can best use those groups to my advantage as well.
Who's our idea?
Sweet.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of waiting and see who
wins. Who wins?
and
Yeah.
then figure out.
This is
from there.
sumo. I don't think.
What?
I don't think her or any of our alliance members can
I
win this
don't
one.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
God,
think-
I don't want to get messy. There's like deer shit.
You already won HOH. You can't even compete.
I know. Isn't that
Oh.
great?
Matthew is definitely still a wild card. I heard at the beginning of the game that he was going to be like a big challenge, and then with how well this round turned out for him, I definitely see that. I'm not quite sure if I believe his like, oh, I'm here to throw the game so that one of the new people can win it. I think he's just saying that to get himself towards the end. In addition to that, I'd say Andrew is definitely a little suspicious. He's the one who switched the vote out from under us without telling a couple of us. So I don't know where he is really going with that, and I think he and Matthew are working towards an alliance with each other.
Okay, so I talked to Matthew, and I was like, maybe I just don't want you to hate me. I totally know I'd totally risk your life big time, but maybe don't hate me. And he doesn't hate Andrew as much as you would think. Because Dylan's telling him that Andrew's gunning for him, and Andrew's telling him that Dylan's gunning for him.
Really?
Yeah, at least that's what he told me.
Who?
That's what Matthew told me.
Matt said that Andrew is telling him that Dylan's gunning for him.
Oh, gunning for isn't working for him, I think. Maybe I totally could have he used the term gunning for him. Interpret that how you please.
That means that he's been trying to. So like, so if Andrew says that.
So then they're both stabbing each other now.
What the heck is going on? Wait, so
Maybe I totally misinterpreted that. Holy crap.
So did he use the word gunning?
Yes.
So Matt said Dylan is gunning. Wait, Matt
Dylan?
said that Andrew said that Dylan is gunning for him.
Matt.
And Dylan said the opposite.
Yes.
What?
I voted for Matthew, but he doesn't know that, and I kind of want that to be unknown. Only Andrew and some other people know that, and as far as everybody knows, it's a mishap. And Matthew's dealing with his own thing right now. I'm kind of scared of him and Andrew working together, so either I'm thinking about cutting Matthew or cutting Andrew, and at this point, I think I can cut Andrew out easier. It would be a much easier task to do than to cut Matthew, because Andrew is believed to be, a liar, and everybody knows how good he is, like averaging 3rd place in the competitions.
Alright, so what do we do? Because I can't play, and
Oh, you can't play.
because I just am outgoing.
Okay. Well, we have a big number though. So one of us wins, who we're putting on the block.
I have veto.
I don't have to worry about that.
But
Okay.
we also have the chance to all just play. So we have double.
Who are you guys talking about? Matthew and who would be the pawn?
I don't know. I kind of should put Emma up.
We put it for his.
Oh, because they're like, yeah, just put it up.
Matthew and Emma? That's a good shot.
Okay, so we'll just put Emma and Matthew, and then who do you think for their vetoes?
Does he even?
I pick Grant or me and he because we're pretty close.
Matthew will probably choose Andrew. Right?
He'll choose whatever one of you he trusts the most. Because he says that you both say that the other one is gunning.
Oh, really?
He used the specific word gunning for. I thought that meant helping. No, that is not what that
Gunning?
means.
Is we like gunning someone down?
Yeah, I know. I realize how the connotation would not mean that.
It's kind of like a weird thing where I'm still in the middle, which is a nice position to be in because I'm not necessarily anybody's target, but also if I'm caught in that middle, I can be like labeled as a snake and somebody that's not trustworthy to either group and could be put up. So I'm just trying to keep my lies and secrets on holds while still, you know, remaining and having that people's trust. So yeah, that's sort of my thought process going into this second HOH, which I'm probably going to throw.
All right, house guests, after that brief intermission, we are back for the head of household competition. Andrew, I'll take it back. Whoa, Rose is back. All right, head of household is back up for grabs. Andrew, you cannot play in this competition. For the rest of you, you guys will be competing in a sumo wrestling challenge. Ian, Dylan, I'm looking at you two because in season 2, you guys had a huge battle actually in the sumo competition. All right, Dylan,
Fuck
Ian,
each other up, kill it.
Survivor's ready, go. Do you think that could happen again today?
Yeah, it depends how you rack it.
Yeah, and we won't be as vicious towards each other
There's
about
no tribes. We don't have to have that alpha male tribe.
We'll see.
dominance.
It's time to draw. So here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna draw names. 2 people who are drawn will have to match up in the sumo ring over here, okay? The first 2 people to battle will be Emma and Grant. Jesus Christ. That's gonna be a big gingers.
The fire.
Okay, so the next 2 people who will be battling, Riley versus Janae.
Oh, wait. I want to see another Rowan incident where Rowan gets laid out by a girl. That was really funny.
The next battle will be Matt versus Karissa.
Damn.
It's all about leverage, Carissa. You're already shorter. You're already lower on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the next battle will be, oh my goodness, Dylan versus Ian.
No way!
I wanted to
In the face. From crossing. So Emma, Grant, take your spots in the ring.
All right, 3, 2, 1, fight! All right, we've got the movement. Oh, and that's right now.
Emma is out of the challenge. All right, next group, take your spot.
Riley versus Janae. 3, 2, 1, fight! We got a back and forth between Riley and Janae. Oh, it could go either way right now.
Oh!
Back and forth.
Riley!
That was good.
Janae is the winner.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win.
Matt the Mountain Man.
If you believe.
Versus Karissa, the
Also Mountain
Karissa. All right, 3, 2, 1, fight!
Karissa! Out. And then the final round. This is a showdown, a rematch in most sorts from season 2 of Survivor Colorado. Dylan versus Ian.
On the left, we have Dylan, the dastardly, versus Ian, the intelligent. 3, 2, 1, fight! They're like actual sumo wrestling. Oh wait, that was a ring out right there. Dylan stepped out right here.
He did. Yeah, that's what I said.
He stepped out right here.
Back to season 2 flashbacks with some controversy.
Check the cameras.
Yeah.
After both Ian and Dylan requested a review of the play, the cameras were checked, and it was determined that Dylan did not, in fact, step out of bounds. Therefore, the round continued as normal.
All right.
So,
Asses of ourselves.
Dylan versus Ian. 3, 2, 1, fight! Oh, ring out. Lands out.
Was not expecting you to grab my leg. Okay.
Okay,
bud. I may have stepped out. We don't know. I probably did.
Round 2 will be
That's true.
Matthew versus Dylan and Grant versus Janae.
Grant, the glorious, versus Jenna, the jogger. 3, 2, 1, fight! Even center mask. The ring out. Alright, Dylan, the dastardly, versus Matt, the mountain man. 3, 2, 1, fight! Alright, it's time for the final round. Grant, the glorious, versus Dylan, the dastardly. 3, 2, 1, fight!
He's got that.
This is a strange fight for a sumo match.
Oh.
What's the rules on a pillow house?
Grab it, Dylan,
Fair
and
fight?
come back in. You have 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Grant.
Grant the glorious, it's your victim.
With that being said,
Grant the glorious.
Grant, you have won the head of household, which will give you the power to nominate 2 people to be on the block for this next round. Here's what's gonna happen. You guys will have until we get back to my house to strategize, and then we're right into the nomination ceremony.
Straight to the chairs.
Yes.
I will talk to you first, Grant.
All right. Cut cameras. Good job.
Grant, I'll talk to you second.
What's your mind with these nominations? Because I see it this way: Emma and Matt are together, and they can change a vote like really easily because they're, you know, together no matter what, right? Mm-hmm. I say we nominate those 2, but as a replacement nom, if one of them wins POV, we put KARISSA because she'll attract votes as well.
Okay.
Because those are like the 3 people that most people want out. Andrew wants KARISSA out. And I think it would be a good idea to target Matt or Emma because they're a close couple. You know what I mean?
Actually, yeah, that's a great idea, actually. Dylan specifically threw the competition so that I could have the crown. Save myself this round because we know the 2 of us are on the same page. We're thinking of nominating Emma and Matthew because we know they're an alliance as well, and we're pretty sure it's just the 2 of them. Either it'll undermine Matthew's authority or get him out outright.
But Matt's trying to, dig his way in, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he told me he's not really sure where to go, and at this point he's desperate, and he has a desperate player has nothing to lose.
Don't quite know who to trust. Aside from that, everyone's gonna end up backstabbing each other by the end. But I think the alliances that I've made so far are working out.
I think Grant and Dylan are solid. I think they're like the main, they're gonna stick with each other. So I don't know. I think they're completely in line, unless I'm missing something.
So right now, my tightest alliance is Ian for sure. Me and Ian are completely on the same page. Other than that, I'm pretty cool with Emma. And then other than that, everyone's kind of up in the air. I'm in an alliance with Andrew and Dylan, but I don't know, they seem sketchy right now, so we'll see.
Well, so basically every time all the boys have kind of gathered,
Yeah, the boys have been gathering a lot.
it's always
The boys.
the boys.
Me and the boys
It's
gathering to
Saturday,
talk
you know.
about Big Brother strat.
Yeah, so it was always Grant, wanting to go one way and everyone else wanted to go the
You and
So, yeah.
To be fair, oh, I guess there has been a couple of votings. I was like, there's only been a few votings, so I don't know if we can really gauge it. Also, what's happening with Grant? Oh, he's not talking to anyone. Grant! Good talk.
Yeah, good talk.
Covered some ground.
Yeah.
I'm honestly feeling pretty safe, which is rare, but I feel good unless there's some weird blindside coming. Yeah, like, I feel like everyone's kind of coming to me for plans, so I'm like, alright, I'm staying great. I feel good, so, yeah.
I think Dylan threw the challenge because he didn't want to make enemies, but he knew you were on the same page as him and would do something he would do. At least that's my thing, I haven't talked to him yet. So what do you think?
Yeah, like, I just...
Absolutely.
But you do this suggestion. I need to go back and watch it.
Oh, because we were talking about that, yeah.
Life's getting in the way. Together. Trying to look for a job. I have no problem watching that. It'll undermine that. Or get him out of the game.
When he told you this, was Andrew with him or not? Because I think we're also agreeing that Andrew's a way bigger threat.
The ice round is getting restored this round, but it's a different power. Correct. So they're not going to have a power of nomination. It'll be just me nominating two people. Dylan's suggestion that I agree with and was also Karissa's was to nominate both Nathan or Matthew and Emma
Because they know each other, and it'd be good to like put them in places.
Yeah, so either
from helping.
Yeah, so either it undermines Matthew, or it
gets rid of him,
or it gets rid of him.
And then Vito will just fight free. If you pick me for Vito, I'll play alone. We just had a physical one, so I don't think Vito's going to be physical, and I'm really good at intelligent strategy.
Okay. The other thing is that I would request of you is if we fail this, Matthew is going to put a target on my back.
I have your back.
Okay.
I told you that at the beginning.
Yeah, because I
will stand
this
by
would be
what you
2
do.
rounds in a row where I'm putting myself directly against Matthew. I don't know if he knows that I voted against him first round.
No, I don't think I think he didn't have time to even think about it because he's worried about surviving next round.
I think in talking to people, he might have been able to figure it out.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's going on? Oh, we were just discussing. We don't know who Grant wants yet.
What?
So, is I'm gonna do now, and do we know?
Talked to him about it when we were walking back and gave me a thumbs up. And I said, like, thank you, Lisa, for sure.
Okay, so it's a maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust Andrew, and I don't trust Karissa. I kind of want to get them out, but that's just.
I have zero trust in Karissa.
Because I think those are the 3 biggest threats that we have right now. So if we can get Matt out first, and then Karissa, and then talk about Andrew, then that's kind of like Matt needs to go.
Why on earth do you guys think Matt's a bigger threat than Andrew? Okay, this is what we're thinking. So we're thinking of putting Matt out right now because he already has a target on his back. It's easy to get him out because him and Andrew are the 2 biggest threats right now. So if we get him out first, then we can get Andrew out next round, and then we're solid. Because I don't trust Andrew, and I don't trust Matt because he's so nice. He will just play everybody. I guess the thing is, I think you guys trust between the 2 equals. You guys trust Andrew a little bit more, whereas I trust Matthew a little bit more.
I'm really stressed. I feel very played. I'm not very happy. I don't really know what to do. So
I don't know what's happening, and I don't like that because in Survivor Season 2, I planned out every single vote the entire game and everything went according to my plan. So I'm used to being in control. The only times I've been out of control, I got out.
You're so loud.
I know, but I'm not saying no. I'm just like, in Survivor Season 2, I was so on top of my game. Now I got no idea what I'm doing, and everything's chaos.
Yeah, that's about it. That's what's going on.
Second nomination ceremony. Grant, you have the head of household power, so you get to nominate 2 people to put on the block.
After hearing arguments from several people, I have come to a conclusion. My nominees are going to be Emma and Matthew.
Matthew, Emma, come take your spot up here. You guys now get to choose 1 person each to play in the power veto competition with you. Matthew.
I'm gonna pick Andrew.
Okay.
Okay, Andrew, you come up here. Emma, your turn. Emma, your turn.
Janae.
Janae, come on up here. So the qualifications for this round of the Rain of Ice were second place in the sumo challenge. The qualifications change round to round, so keep that in mind. But Dylan, you must go to the Rain of Ice right now.
Oh my god, do I know you guys?
Dylan Reeder, you are this round's ROI.
Oh my god, it's so good to see you. Howdy.
Here's
Cade.
Your crown.
Basically, in the HOH challenge, I did a terrible job at throwing that challenge, but because I didn't want the HOH power that week, and I also didn't want to come off as too much as a threat. But basically, the twist for this week was getting second, and today's HOH challenge was that I get to be the Rain of Ice King.
Yeah, thank you.
For this ROI, you are given a silver power of veto.
Oh, that sucks, isn't it?
What this veto entitles is that you can use the veto on any nominee for any contestant that's put on the block up to round 5. No, up to 5 contestants.
I got this up. Like, it's basically a diamond power veto from Big Brother. It allows me to play it for somebody, and I get to choose the renom. So I get to steal the power from the HOH, and it's also a veto, and it's played after the regular veto is played. So I'm not sure the exact rules of that, but it's gonna be really important for this game.
Yeah, you have to use it by or during Final 5.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
And
Muchas
you have to
gracias.
read this
Oh, I need that.
You read that at the power video.
Like when you play it.
I see.
And then you read the
I guess I should like crumple this up, put it in my pocket.
Or like,
Yeah.
put it,
I wonder how I hide
stick it
this.
in your sweater and like duct tape it to your chest or something.
Oh yeah, it could be like Iron Man. Alright, appreciate it. Great to see you guys. Thanks.
The only thing I have to worry about is how I tell people about this, and because obviously I'm the Ice King, but I'm not sure how I tell people about this, because it's going to put a giant target on my back if they know that I can save myself or anybody else and put somebody on the block at any time. So I'm not really sure. Maybe I should just not wear the crown and tell people to steal a vote, but I have no sort of paper to make up a steal a vote. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do.
I win power of veto.
Obviously, the only person we don't want to win it is Matthew and or Andrew, because I don't know if Andrew will take Matthew or anybody off. Andrew's a work.
My plan is I try to win, and if I do so, take Emma down, nominate Andrew.
That's the best plan, because then you put 2 of these threats and you gotta see how they fight off. And
will the crown power be able to assist with that anyway?
Not this round.
Okay.
Basically, it's a...
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
You don't want to know?
I don't want to.
I'll tell you later if it's gonna be used later in the game. And I'm gonna tell a couple other people, but...
Okay.
Everybody's gonna want to know when they go.
If you feel I need to know, then tell me. But otherwise.
Gotcha. Yeah, alright, sweet. Oh, fucking... Good talk.
Yes.
I'm telling everyone this because it's just what I want to happen. I'm just kind of frustrated by the fact that people are viewing me as such a big threat because I don't have any connections and don't have all this like crazy alliance set up, you know? All I want is for someone to prove trust to me, and then I'm a soldier in their army until they cut me. But hopefully when they cut me, it's later on in the game because I just want to play some rounds. Multiple people are already telling me that they're going to cut me before the end, so I'm not winning today.
I did not plan on wanting you to get cut, but I mean, people do.
It sucks being on the block again. Clearly, everyone's viewing me as a threat, even though I'm not even doing anything that interesting so far this game. Like, I'm just middle of the road in the challenges. I have no idea who I'm aligned with.
Yeah, I don't know really what to do. There's so many votes up in the air.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows what to do.
Yeah.
I think it's really right now between, but for everyone, between KARISSA, Andrew, and Dylan.
As far as big threats.
What it sounds like.
Yeah. I'm well aware of the fact that I'm going to get taken out at some point, you know, if I can find a good alliance to roll with, I'm going to get taken out before the end. There's no way I'm going to win because everyone is already talking about me being a social threat for that, you know, that final jury vote at the end. So there's no way I'm going to be there. So now it's a matter of, well, how far can I make it and how many rounds am I going to be able to last today and get to keep playing this game? That's my goal. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for someone to prove their trust to me because I still feel like a free agent who is interested in working with people. Someone prove trust to me and I will be loyal because I made that move on Dylan and it has haunted back in Survivor and it has haunted me ever since. That's not the game that I want to play.
Dude.
So like someone prove trust to me and I'm there. I'm loyal. You know what I mean? That's the game I want to play today.
Wait, sorry. I'm interrupting, but I do want to work with both of you, and I feel like this is good. So, that's it.
I think Dylan and Karissa both think they have giant alliances when really everyone's on
everyone
the
who is
loose.
in their alliances are talking to each other because we're like, they're not trying to be bossed around.
So I just want someone to work with me and I'm willing to cast my loyalty there and be a loyal soldier in their army, marching as far as they want to keep me in their army. But everyone seems to think that they just need to get rid of me right away, even though I have no ties and am just like, hey, I want to work. Your story directly contradicts Dylan's story. You know what I mean? So one of the two of you is lying to me, and I'm trying to figure out how to figure that out. Because, like I was just telling Riley a second ago, I know I'm not going to win because no one's going to take me to the end in this game. I just want to play for as long as I can, and I want to help someone, and I want to play just a straight up loyal game this time. I don't want to make a Dylan move on Dylan. So someone prove the trust to me, and then I'm there. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna vouch for the fact during that vote, we all wanted Tessa. Dylan was the one who really wanted you.
Sure.
He convinced us all for like a second. Not really.
Yeah, we're all
he was like,
BSing
we're all
everyone,
voting
but
Matt, right? And we were like, yeah, totally. But then we all voted Tessa because that's who we really wanted out.
Sure.
So yeah.
I'm gonna try my best in this next power veto challenge. It's one that I might be able to win if I understand correctly what it's gonna be, because I think I got an inkling of it. I don't know.
I got a silver power veto for being the Ice King this round, and
what does that mean?
So the silver power veto, it's not as good as the golden one, but it can void, or it can't void the golden one out, but I can remove somebody from the block until the final 5, but I can't remove myself. So it can't be used on myself, but I can use it to save.
So it's an aiding tool.
Right.
Yeah. And it can be voided out by the golden power veto if they like choose to void
If they were
it
like,
out.
nah,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah.
No, you can't save them.
So that's what my power is. I just wanted everybody to know because I didn't want it to like make me
Hey,
a
everybody.
target.
Sure.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I didn't want it to make me a target.
Yeah,
if you guys
That's fair.
understand,
Thank you.
and I just want to let you know I'm being truthful with you guys.
Welcome 5 power veto contestants to the power veto challenge. Basically, here's what's gonna happen. You guys will each get a marker and a piece of paper. Right down there on the street is a Morse code message. Behind you, oh, there's a neighbor with me. Behind you is a Morse code key. You guys will have to decipher the Morse code message on the Morse code key. The first person to get it will win the power of veto. On your marks, get set, go. Brand is moving fast.
I would like to make a guess.
Yes.
Is it fight for your life?
No.
Okay.
Guys, if the chalk is too hard to read, there is a key down here of what it's supposed to say.
Show it.
So.
What the fuck?
Grant! Oh, somebody, camera.
The hell's that mean? The power of thou?
That is not correct.
Alex! Alex!
Yes.
You have the power of veto.
That is not correct.
You have won the power of veto.
Alex! I now have the power of veto.
And with that being said, Matthew, you win
Yes.
the power of veto.
Boom!
All right.
Did someone actually explain this though?
Thank you.
None of it makes sense. Like, that's the vow.
I mean, it's icy.
No, I don't know. Where does it start and stop? That was my
you
confusion.
you can see it on the thing, so that's why I put little dashes here, but you can see where there's a space for each letter. Yeah.
That is.
So you can see it on the key. You can't see it on the cross.
Okay, cool. That's our little history lesson.
All right, well, Matthew has the power of veto and Grant has the head of household.
Yes. Where did my crown go?
Don't have it.
So this is fun. That means I'm not going home this round, which is nice because I still don't know where I stand with people. I just don't know because I was wanting to try to start trusting Andrew, but I heard from someone else that if he had won this in that challenge, he wouldn't have saved me. He would have just done nothing with it. So I don't know if I can trust him. I don't know if I can trust Dylan. I don't know if I can trust Karissa. Right now, I seem to be vibing the best with Riley and Ian, which is good because they're ones who aren't as shady as Dylan or Andrew or Karissa. So I'm hoping maybe I can work with them because that's a solid trio right there.
Well, you'll take yourself off, obviously.
Yeah.
Who do you want to put on?
I have no idea.
And it's up to, I totally forgot who HOH is.
Oh, it'll be Grant because it won't
Grant,
be me who
right,
picks. It'll just be I take myself
Oh,
off
yeah.
and then Grant picks
Yeah.
the second person.
Right,
So
Shit. I forgot about that. I thought the person who takes themselves off.
I think Grant might make a kind of a shocker move and put up Andrew.
that'd
Do
be
you think
huge.
he's close with Dylan, or would he? No, I think
he's close.
he might put Karissa.
Oh, okay, yeah, probably.
I'm bummed that Emma is on the block. I don't know who else is going to end up on the block against her, but I'm bummed she's there. The thought crossed my mind for a split second to try to play some kind of hero move, save her with this, and then trust that people wouldn't vote me out, but I'm not going to do that. Definitely not going to do that. Sorry, Emma. So I don't know. All I know is I'm safe this round, which is nice. I'm just nervous about Dylan.
I
He's
don't
making me really
trust
nervous.
Dylan at all.
Because I know he wants his revenge on me.
If we had Karissa and Emma on our side, we'd have a 5 majority.
That's true.
Yeah,
They'd be easy to grab.
I
if
just
Emma's on
don't.
the block
I
right
don't
now.
trust
Right,
Karissa.
Unfortunately.
I don't trust Karissa.
Do you not?
She's who got me out in Survivor Season 2 through a
There's so much
backstab.
history
So
here.
much history. There's too much history.
Exactly.
I'm really nervous. So Matthew, he's not going to take me off. That wouldn't make any sense. He'll take himself off. So then my only hope is that the other person that is nominated is less liked than me.
After this, who are you thinking? Because I've heard both Karissa and Andrew's name come up.
I think definitely Andrew. He's a way bigger threat. And I would like to be on Chris's side, to be quite honest, but I don't know.
But I know people in the house trust Andrew.
It's true. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I don't want to we have to be very, very sure that we have people on our side, so that we're not targets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's really confusing, and I feel like most people aren't being honest, and so it's really hard to know what to do. So if I get out, you know, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, and it's been fun to play. So.
I just don't trust him. Andrew? Yeah, I know. But we just gotta make sure that we're solid.
Do you trust Dylan? Because he's kind of on Andrew's side, though, isn't he?
That's what I'm saying. So Dylan is the only person in this house that I trust implicitly.
Okay.
So if we can get him on our side, and I've already talked to him about the plan to get Andrew out next round, and he said he was on board, but I gotta talk to him again and make sure that it's solid. But that's like, if we can get him, then he's good at talking to other people. So if we can get him, we can probably get it done.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Sounds good.
Our numbers are huge.
Okay, but you gotta know that you gotta target on your back, so I don't know. But I would not be surprised if it's gonna be KARISSA up and you as a pawn. Just to make it, if whoever wins it, because just to make sure I know that might happen. But I got your back.
Alright, just Alright, cool. I hate being a pawn.
But
Let's do this.
I don't know that for sure. Okay. I don't know that at all. But I'm just saying because I know that both you and KARISSA are threats, and so other people in the house know that. So I'm just you know that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I've known that coming.
Yeah.
Okay, I know I don't want to waste your HOH on getting Emma out. I think you should put up KARISSA instead and leave her out because he's taking himself off. We might as well get out another threat.
Can I bring someone down?
He's gonna take himself off, so you put someone else up.
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay. So you have to replace it because since you're in charge. Mm-hmm. So I think that's the move. Do you think that's smart?
Yeah. You can come back if you want. And you're gonna hold on to the silver?
Yeah. I think it's smart to hold on to for our group.
Right.
So, is that okay with you? I think it's just dumb for you to waste your thing on someone who's not really a threat in any way. Yeah. But
you want to push up?
Who are you putting up?
I think we're gonna put up KARISSA because if Matt's coming down, we need another threat out, so we're not wasting it.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that the move? Okay.
I'm 100% genuine when I say I don't trust anyone. I know what I want, and I try to have people like me enough to sway the few people who I talk to, but I don't have an alliance. Like, I want Andrew gone, and I'd be cool with Matthew gone too. But besides that, I have nothing. I'm just scaven for myself in a sea of just my only goal is protect myself. Of course, I want Andrew out and I want Matthew out, but at the end of the day, all that matters is that I stay in. Well, that was really evil. I realized I could just hear what you're saying.
So I just found out yeah, so apparently
yeah, because Matthew's already safe.
I think we should bring it on.
I mean, you don't have to use it now, do you? I just feel like
Who's the head of house?
it might not be worth it. So
let me see.
Right, it's probably, yeah, better to see.
A very small thing is where Grant's putting on me.
Who heard this from?
I don't know, I heard it from Andrew.
I did not.
What are we talking about? A rumor going around that next round people want me and Andrew on the block.
And people can easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of lying.
There's a lot of
so I don't think. Oh, you're right here. I'm so sorry. People are either lying about you or you're lying about people, and it's just Big Brother, so don't be worried.
I'm kind of neutral. I kind of have no opinion because, I mean, Matthew's a good player, so if I can get him to trust me, which I don't know, maybe is a huge fake and maybe everyone's telling me the truth, but if Matthew trusts me, he could be a huge help and we could be a good team. But at the same time, yeah, I guess I'm rooting for, oh, I remembered Matthew won the veto. I just remembered that. I was going off on a whole tangent, didn't even think about that. I think Grant's putting Andrew back in the block. So I think I want Emma to stay in because I think anyone else you put up there is more evil unless you put up like, I don't know, like Dylan or something, and then I'd be like, okay, maybe Emma can go.
Could you burn your silver to pull Matthew down?
No, he's using it on himself already.
I know. But if you use it to pull him down, would he have to use his on Emma, and then I nominate Matthew back up again?
No, that's not. Once you have the golden power veto, you're immune for that week. If you use it on yourself, like whoever it's used on, because it's silver, like Joe Silver, gold, like that.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah. So I think just whatever you see more as a threat, I think Andrew is more of a threat, but that'll also cause some commotion. So it's up to you. It's your game.
Well,
it's your HOH.
Emma, Andrew, I definitely think that Andrew, we can get Andrew out right now.
Okay.
Is that worth it?
Want me over there?
It's your decision. I think Karissa's safer right now. Just like pretty good.
Yeah, and I will. He has more allies right now. I will ask Karissa, not if she like nominating her, obviously, but what she thinks about nominating Andrew.
Okay. Alright. So, I've heard, I just found out, or heard, I don't know if it's true, I don't know if it's not, I just Dylan's name, but I heard that they are saying that they want, them and Emma are trying to get me out. So, will you instead, will you just put, I don't want Chris to go, will you put,
do you know what's happening? Because
I don't want
Chris to go.
No.
But I think right now, looking is what I think people are gonna do. I want Emma to stay. It's so everywhere.
All right, contestants, welcome to the Power of Veto ceremony. At that last challenge, Matthew won the Power of Veto. So Matthew, you now have the decision to either play it for yourself or play it for Emma.
Please, really sorry. I'm playing it for myself.
You're playing it for yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Grant, as HOH, you now have the power to choose who goes up on the block next.
That's a tough decision. I think it's curveball time.
Ooh. And we're gonna do Riley. God damn it.
That was a curveball indeed.
That was a curveball indeed.
Can I ask why?
The title of the episode.
Pure curiosity. Okay, yeah, cool.
Riley, you get to stand up now and give a speech.
Oh gosh.
To convince people to keep you or stay.
Alright. Okay, so I wasn't expecting this, but I don't know. I've kind of been pretty loyal to whoever I've been, playing with. So, which I'm not gonna reveal, but yeah, I don't know. I'll just see what you guys vote. I'm surprised by this, so I think you all are too. So like, do what you want.
Emma.
I must stand up. I have enjoyed playing so far, and I think I could probably help people get farther on in the game. So I guess that would be fine. I'll say for myself.
Okay, cool. Well, guys, with that being said, it is time to vote. So, Karissa, Dylan, Andrew, Matthew, Ian, and Janae will all vote. Karissa, go up to the diary room and vote.
A million things are running through my head right now. I think I am gonna vote out Emma. Because Riley told me that Emma was the one spreading rumors that people want me and Andrew on the block. But at the same time, I think he only made that up because he knew he was gonna be on the block, so if he got me to dislike Emma, then I would do this. But at the same time, during the challenge, he came up to me and said that I was the swing vote. And I don't know, I feel so alone right now and so without partner that I, for some reason, feel like Riley's the only one telling the truth to me. And I really want to trust him and I don't know why. So I'm voting out Emma.
Okay, I vote to evict Emily, right? That's her name. Emily, I haven't talked with her. Emma. Cut this, Alex. I'm not a terrible person, I just haven't talked with her. It's a pretty good thing, because she's getting voted out.
I'm sorry, I vote to evict Emma.
Emma.
I really, really need Riley and Ian right now because they're two people who I feel like I can trust and actually work with more than some of these crazy big players like Andrew and Dylan. So the bond being formed between the three of us, I hope it's real. I really do, because I keep saying it in all my interviews, I want to find someone I can trust. That was probably too long of a thing, but I'm voting for Emma. Sorry, Emma.
I love Riley, and I want him here in the game, so it sounds like everyone's keeping him, which means I want to throw a rogue vote to work some strategy. I vote to evict Riley.
With a vote of 5 to 1. What? Emma, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Whoa.
It's okay, it was fun.
Emma, make your closing remarks.
It was fun. I enjoyed playing with you all, and I'm not going to say before, but I'm rooting for somebody else.
Yeah, no. All right, well, guys, with that being said, you guys will have 5 minutes of strategy until we do the next HOH, and this one will be timed, so it's real fast.
Yeah, I was actually pretty shocked. Yeah, I thought Riley would go because I didn't think he really had any alliances with anybody, but I guess he did. So we shall see. I really enjoyed playing, and I hope that somebody. I hope one of the underdogs wins, and I hope Dylan and Andrew get what's coming to them. Not because they're bad people, just because they're big threats.
How will Andrew's new strategy impact the game? And with battle lines being drawn, will an unlikely alliance form in the chaos? And with power players becoming more and more apparent, is a blindside on the horizon? All these questions answered next time on Big Brother.